Good day, everyone. For today, I will be discussing another set of lessons, and I am hoping that all of you will learn a lot of insights and knowledge for today's discussion. So, without further ado, I will begin sharing to you my prepared presentation. Uh, So again, for today, I will be discussing one of the most important parts of speech, which is all about the noun. So again, my name is Miss Irame Arisarita, hoping for the gained insights or gained knowledge for my students for today. So without further ado, let's begin my presentation. My presentation agenda for today are the following. The first one will be, I am about to discuss noun, types of noun, genders of noun, numbers of noun and its rules, mass nouns, possessive case of noun. So these 6 main topics will be covered for today's discussion. Okay, first let's define what a noun is, or in Filipino term or in Filipino grammar, noun is known as pangalan. So noun is defined as a name of a person, place, or thing. Another definition of noun is also called as a naming word. Bakit po siya tinatawag na naming word? Because it says here that noun is a name of a person, place, or thing. Or in Filipino, ang pangalan ay tumutukoy sa ngalan ng tao, ngalan ng pook, ngalan ng pangyayari, o ngalan ng okasyon. So let's have first an example. In a certain sentence po, sa isang pangungusap, we have 2 parts. The first one will be the subject, or in Filipino, si muno, and then the second one will be the predicate, or in Filipino, panag-uri. Mostly, noun act as a subject in a given sentence. Say, for example, the tiger chased the bunny. So the tiger will be the subject, or in Filipino, si muno. Chase the bunny will be our predicate, or in Filipino, panag-uri. When we say simuno or subject, it means that this is the doer of the action. While when we say predicate, ito po yung sinasabi tungkol sa subject. So again, one of the function of noun is a noun mostly act as a subject in a given sentence. However, a noun can also act as a direct object and an indirect object in a given sentence. Paano kapag sinabing direct object? When we say direct object, it receives the action of the subject. Say, for example, the tiger chased the bunny. Again, the tiger will be the subject, chase will be the verb or the action word, the bunny will be the direct object. Why? Because the bunny is the one who receives the action made by the tiger. So yung bunny po yung naka-receive ng action na ginawa ng tiger, which is the verb chase. The second one will be the indirect object. Now, when we say indirect object, it answers the question to whom or what. Say, for example, Mary drew a picture for her mother. In Filipino, nagdrawing si Mary ng, gumuhit si Mary ng larawan ng kanyang, para sa kanyang nanay. So it says here that indirect object answers the question to whom or what. Again, let's classify who is or what is the subject in a given sentence. So ang subject po natin ay si Mary. Ang verb po natin ay yung drew. Now, who receives the action made by Mary? The correct answer is her mother. So, para kanino yung drawing na ginawa ni Mary? Para sa nanay niya. Therefore, her mother will act as the indirect object in our given sentence. The next one. The next one will be a noun can be a thing's name by such things which is visible, such as fish, lake, and boat. It says here that ang pangalan daw po or ang noun ay pwedeng ay ang mga bagay na nakikita or can visibly see by our eyes, such as the trees, the fish, the lake, the boat. Those are example of things that can be seen by our eyes. The next one will be things may be items that we perceive with our other senses. Instead or except for the sense of sight, we can also use our sense of hearing, sense of touching, sense of smelling. Everything daw po na nahahawakan, naaamoy, nakikita, those are considered of noun. So do not be worried. It will be further discussed later on. And lastly will be other things that are abstract, not observed by the five senses, such as ethics, dignity, and perseverance. Again, it will be further discussed on the succeeding slides. Okay, let's begin. The types of noun. One of the types of noun is known as common noun. It says here that common noun is a name applied to one or more members of class of persons, places, or things. So when we say common noun, in Filipino, this is known as pangalang pambalana. So common noun and pangalang pambalana in a very simple explanation, these are the nouns that are general, or these are nouns that are generic or pangkalahatang pangalan. While when we say proper noun, or in Filipino, this is known as pangalang pantangi, it means that these are the name of an individual person, place, or thing. So, proper noun or pangalang pantangi is the exact opposite of common noun or pangalang pambalana. If common noun has something to do with the general nouns, proper noun has something to do with the specific noun. Say, for example, when I say city, city is a common noun because we have a lot of cities, say, for example, in the Philippines. But when I say General Trias City, that will now become as a proper noun because General Trias City is a specific name of a city. So another examples are the following. The first one will be volcano. Volcano will fall under the common noun. Why? Because we have a lot of volcanoes. Volcano are general or generic name. While when I say mayon, mayon will now become as a proper noun. Why? Because mayon is a specific type of volcano. Therefore, it will fall under a proper noun. The next one will be language. Again, we have a lot of languages all over the world. But when I say English, English will now fall under proper noun because I specified one type of language, which is English. The next one will be the country. So we have a lot of countries all over the world. But when I say Philippines, Philippines will now fall under proper noun because it is an example of one of the countries all over the world. So again, before I proceed on my next slide, when we say common noun in Filipino, this is known as pangalang pambalana, or this is the general names, the general terms, generic terms, pangkalahatang pangalan. Now, when we say proper noun, these are, or in Filipino, pangalang pantangi, these are the specific, tiyak na pangalan ng isang tao, lugar, pangyayari, o iba pa. The next one will be, common nouns are classified as follows. The first one will be concrete noun, abstract noun, verbal noun, collective noun, and compound noun.